Okay guys, we're back. Welcome back to Retrovoid Gaming, and this is episode 2. So we're playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition, so this is the first game. Yep, so really loving this game. So in terms of recaps, we are actually on the train to head to the next section. So we have we're on Eden Prime at the moment, and Nihilus is dead, so he got killed by Saren, the rogue Spectre. So we're gonna keep going. Loving this. So I'm gonna try to keep these episodes a bit shorter because I just realized that I was so involved that I was playing the game.
Charges. Destroy the entire colony.
The first episode was
No
over 90 minutes. So I'll try to keep these like an hour episodes, and we'll see how we go from there. I don't know how long this game is in general, but we'll see how we go. So Saren's working with the Geth for whatever reason. We don't know yet, and I'm assuming that's the beacon. So control-wise, this game is a bit janky, but I'm assuming that was normal for the time. And I do know that there's 2 other games after this and a newer one. So how do we get off? Alright.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Hey, wait, let me disarm. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the controls are a bit janky in this game. But half of course, I believe. Alright, I'm just gonna run ahead, so assuming this weapon charges around. To the bridge behind me. Alright, let's cross the bridge. Alright, there's a bomb over there. Alright. My guys can handle it.
Lost shields.
Oh.
I'm a little busy here.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to, Alright, let's try this sniper rifle. Alright, number 1 over here. See, I'm not the best sniper. 3 minutes. Another one here. So how many are there? So 2 charges remaining. There's 1. Alright,
Not now, Commander.
alright. Ooh. Probably not the best weapon. Let's try the shotty. So, that one behind me. Yeah, okay. 2 minutes 30 to spare. And how's everyone doing? Can I heal him? So Omni Gel was why?
Ready gel deployed.
Yep, so I healed him. Okay. Let's collect everything. Alright, change to a more appropriate weapon. Oh. Use powers. Throw him. Oh. Okay, the Geth are kind of creepy.
All targets down.
Alright. Alright, let's try this manual overload. Oh. There we go. See? All it took was practice. Zooming. Alright, there's no one here. 2-5 and oh, there we go. Another crate here. So this was the beacon that Nihilus was, not Nihilus, Sam was at. I'm just gonna run around quickly, see if there's... Yeah, I'm not one of those guys who explores every nook and cranny. Seems to be everything. Okay. And this is the beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate evac.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Oh, don't touch what you don't know. No.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too...
Okay. That was a whole bunch of gibberish. Oh, not too sure what. It transmitted something, and I did not make out any of it. So Shepard's down. So the giant squid ship.
We identified the ship that touched down at Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
No!
This human.
So Sarah's got a bit of a temper.
Eliminated.
So I'm assuming that's another human species. No, not human, alien species. So matriarch.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
What did you see?
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm not great because I got knocked out. But yeah, I'm not great.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours.
Damn,
Something happened
15
down there
hours.
with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security.
Yeah, it was your
field
fault,
when I
Caden.
approached it. You had to push me out of the
It was
way.
your fault. Guess so. He was careless, but guess we didn't know what it
You had no way
was.
to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
'Cause it
The
blew
beacon
up.
exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Thanks for carrying me. Oh, assuming there was no local hospital because the planet is destroyed. I guess.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Well, I don't know what to say. It was like the eye of Sauron in The Lord of the Rings. So, it wasn't really dreams, more like a nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what I saw either.
Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our EXO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
No, I'm the EXO.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you.
Second in command.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
All this time I thought I was just a
Sounds like that
soldier.
beacon hit you pretty
I didn't
hard.
realize I was the EXO.
You sure you're okay?
Well, Jenkins had it coming. Yeah, what happened
Did
to
we
Williams?
leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Yep, she was a good fighter.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Cool. Okay. This
I don't
we'll
like
feel bad about
soldiers dying
Jenkins.
under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault.
He was an
You
idiot,
did a good
right?
job, Shepard.
I am pissed off about the game.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander.
Yes.
Nobody could have predicted
No
this.
one's seen the silence.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Yeah, I'm guessing the council's pretty angry. Yeah, we got enough
I didn't
to
do
hurry.
anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why does he hate humans? What have we done?
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Yeah, I'm not sure what I saw. Is that the reason why there's no specters, no human specters? Assuming Saren.
Just before I lost
involved with the
consciousness,
Council.
I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I don't know what I saw. Possibly a
I saw
warning.
synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Well, what do I say?
What are we gonna tell them?
I had a bad
dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
So,
I'll find some way to take him down.
Saren and Anson
It's
have
not that
history.
easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay. So, infirmary. So I guess we're gonna see what the Citadel is. It a planet or a space system?
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Anyway, let's speed to Caden.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew.
Well, Jenkins had it coming.
I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Jenkins had it coming.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
I guess he'll be
I wish
missed.
I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Yeah, how did he know about that? Someone's been
Got a
talking.
good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
What did I choose? I was the sole survivor, wasn't I? I don't have a family. My parents
I
are
never
dead.
met my parents. If they wanted to see me, they'd have contacted me after that mess a few years back.
Oh, that's right, a cruise. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the Council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Okay. So Caden's just a klutz, but he's so he's an augmented human. Let's talk to the doctor.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Let's see what she knows.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Okay, McCoy. She would do her part. It's like Starship Juice. I'll do my part. Okay, any
Ever
regrets?
think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Okay.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
L2. So, is that their term for augmented human?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants.
So he's an older
Lieutenant
generation.
Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
So, is it like Blade Runner?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain.
Okay, so
There's
he
a
could
long
lose
list
it
of
at any
horrific
time.
side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Alright, good, you only get migraines. Okay, goodbye,
I should go.
Doctor.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright. And... Alright, our new recruit. Hopefully you're better than Jenkins.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Our soldiers
When your
die.
number comes up, it's over. His did.
Do you really believe that, Commander? After what happened to you on Akuz? Are you saying you only survived because of random chance?
Akuz was a bloodbath. Even now, I don't know how I survived. I guess it just wasn't my time.
With respect, sir, I think you had somebody watching over you.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Same to you, Ashley. Alright, glad to
I
have
think
you.
you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Okay. Alright. Captain Anderson.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Alright, let's speak to the pilot. Shepherd's locker. It's in my locker. So all the things further. But actually, let's go. Seems I've got multiple versions of this, so I might break them down to Omni Gel. Gonna sell it or something. Sort of worse than what I've got. So let's break down the Banshee 1. Get rid of any duplicates of what I've got. Let's see what's in the codex. Okay, so you know a personal file. Never knew my childhood because I was a street urchin. Learned to live by the wits and guts, survive in the hidden underbelly of the metropolis of humanity. Eager to find a better life, you joined the Alliance military when you came of age. You volunteered for an expedition to Akuz, a lost world on the outskirts of the Alliance space, but had suddenly dropped out of contact. Arriving on the surface, your patrol found us had been attacked with no survivors. At nightfall, fresher more... I'm guessing sandworms? Mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the streaks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to gruesome death. 50 Marines died on the cruise. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price of humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. Okay, Galactic Citadel. So Citadel is equipped with mass effect generating elements, 0 cores. Most of the gravity on the station is generated by the centrifugal force of rotation. So the Citadel is a giant space station. And it's massive apparently. So 44.7 kilometers in length. So population 13.2 million. So is... wow, so okay, so it's a giant space station. Government, yeah, ships and vehicles. Light labor and sensing in real time at great distances. Allied firing its thrusters at the Vicharon relay. Can be easily detected from Earth, 5.75 light years away. But Earth will only see the event 5 hours and 45 minutes after it occurs. So obviously if it's, speed of light, due to the light speed limit, defenders cannot see enemies coming until they have already arrived. Because there is FTL travel and communications but no FTL sensors, frigates are crucial for scouting. Okay. So this is obviously based in reality. They've done a lot of research to correlate the science, because obviously even if you could travel faster than the speed of light, you can't see them because light only travels at a certain speed. Passive sensors are used for long-range detection, while active sensors obtain short-range, high-quality targeting data. Passive sensors include visual, thermographic, and radio detectors that watch and listen for objects in space. A powered ship emits a great deal of energy, the heat of the life support systems, the radiation given by power plants, and electrical equipment, the exhaust of the thrusters. Starships stand out plainly against the near absolute zero background of space. Passive sensors can be used during FTL travel, but incoming data is significantly distorted by the effects of the Mass Effect envelope and Doppler shift. See, so obviously this is based on actual science. Active sensors are radars and high-resolution ladders, so like LiDAR, that emit a ping of energy and listen for return signals. Ladders have a narrower field of view than radar, but LiDAR resolution allows images of detected objects to be assembled. Active sensors are useless when a ship is moving at FTL speeds. So they're actually using quite a lot of... So whoever did the research here, the law is actually based on science. Okay, let's go. Alliance military vocation code system. Classify the crew path for all serving personnel. Okay. The MVC consists of one letter and one number. So what does N7 mean? My soldiers indicates proficiency and not rank. The letter notes career path. The number indicates level of experience, as indicated by service record, technical scores, and commendations. All 26 letters are used, and the numbers rank from 1 to 7, so 7's the highest. So I'm a Special Forces N7. So this is just time that all things happen. Shackleton Crater, because first episode on Luna. So we colonized Mars in 2069. So is that 100 years after the moon landing? Laurel City in Chisholm was the first human settlement on Mars. So Luna and Mars. So yeah, so this is actually based on, so helium-3 is obviously heavy helium, construction of station, jump zero, and 2148 to find the stuff on Mars. So total recall, 21/7 translation and preventalities to humans. Okay, so we were able to translate. So did we find a Rosetta Stone or something? And we were able to translate the data coordinates of extrasolar worlds. So a shipping incident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communications to containers of dust form element 0. So Arctic Station. Okay, so explosion of element 0 exposure suffers from cancerous growth. So I'm assuming this is where they get their powers from. 2154, I was born. System Alliance occupies Arctic Stations as headquarters. There we go. Minor telekinetic abilities. Turing and Kalos for the first time in 20. So this is their first contact war. Humans learn potential of bionics. So I'm assuming they limit the exposure because people are dying, but a small population develop powers. System Alliance forms, so Space UN, humans established embassy on Citadel, so we were allowed on, but we've got limited power. Skeleton Blitz posts. Okay, the current date is 2183, so 30 years after. Technology. So Bionics manipulate Mass Effect fields using dozens of element 0 nodules within the nervous system that react to electrical stimuli from the brain. Amplifiers allow Bionics to synchronize with nodules so they can form fields large and strong enough for practical use. Amplifiers can improve a specific discipline or talent. An implant is a surgically embedded interface port into which amps are plugged in. On humans, the implant is usually placed at the base of the skull for convenient access. The user must be careful to keep it free of contaminants. So obviously attaching to the brainstem. Yeah, this is based on actual biology. I do have to applaud the actual researchers. Whoever did the law here is pretty good. Implants for can fit a variety of amps, and there's a growing market of modifications of black market and add-ons. The finest quality implants and amps are manufactured by the Asari artisans, so that's an early race that we haven't seen yet. But the line's L3 implants, first employed in 2170, are a significant step forward. Okay, so we know that Kaden's got the older. So upgrades, development of practical manufacturing, Omnigel. So Omnitools, the whole Omnigel thing is just like a. So is it nanotech? A vast number of field modifications or upgrades are available for common equipment such as weapons, armor, Omnigel, bionic amps, and even grenades. An upgrade can usually consist of less than a dozen unique parts and optical storage discs. So obviously we've moved on from DVDs and Blu-rays. Well, this was released in 2007, so I guess it makes sense. When loaded into an Omnitool, the OSD provides all the technical specifications required to manufacture the tools, additional power stations to install the upgrade into another piece of equipment. So it's modular. Since Omnitools are designed to use common battlefield salvage materials such as plastic, ceramics, so basically it's nanotechnology, and they can repurpose whatever they find. Ran into semi-molten Omnigel for quick use. It is quite possible for a trained soldier carrying upgrade kits to customer gears on the battlefield in the current situation. So I should be able to upgrade my equipment, but it doesn't allow me to do any upgrades. So do I have to find a station or something? Alright, I do have points to spend. So let's get some more combat armor. Might get some more assault training. Okay, alright, so those symbols means you can. Okay, so I should just upgrade so I get more powers. Let's go pistol and lock it. So markers increase pistol damage and accuracy. Alright, so I get increased heat, dissipation, shield boost. Okay, and I got 1 point. Let's go into soldering. So it regenerates 3 health per second. Do any. Okay, let's just save. And let's go speak to Joker. Okay, where is Joker? Okay. I'm still finding my way around the ship. Oh, here we go. Oh. Place Medigel. Is this where I came from? Yeah, this is where I came from. Is there a map of the ship or something? Talk to Kaden. Oh, here we go. So if there's an elevator up there, but let's run around so I get used to the ship. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's speak to Presley. So he's a navigator.
Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Well, Jenkins had it coming. Okay, so galaxy map. Okay, I'm not the commanding officer, I'm the XO, so... What's this? Manual. Morning Codex. But anyway, we want to speak to Jenkins, so we want to move the story around. Sorry, I'm getting distracted with Morning Codex. Because... it's very well written. Let's speak to Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Alright, so let's hook up to the giant space. The Citadel is a giant space station. giant flower. So I'm assuming they're giant arms and people live in it.
Ship.
Oh, it's a ship.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, sizes and everything.
Oh,
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying, you need firepower too.
that looks
Look
like
at that monster.
Battlestar
Its main gun
Galactica.
could rip through the barriers in any
Silent
ship in the
base.
Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Base Star.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
So our ambassador's
Captain
an angry
Anderson,
ambassador.
I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. In case you had any questions.
I thought
I have
diplomats
the
were
mission
supposed to have a
reports. I assume they're accurate?
level-headed.
Yeah. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Well, Saren is a traitor. And he is
Saren's
dangerous.
a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Okay. Yeah, so this is giving me very Star Trek vibes, but if Star Trek was shoot first and ask questions later. Let's see what we go. Terminal. Begin manual override. Right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save first because I tend to suck at just in case I have to reload again, because I'm very bad at this. Oh, that was an easy one. Captain Hendrick reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol at the Argos Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we send a recon team? Maybe you should.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Big place.
Yep, so assuming we're on one of the arms. Okay, so let's get out of the room. See what we can find. So how big is this station? Oh, who are these guys? Okay, some creepy little droid thing. Who's this guy? Din Korlact.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Yeah, he's very shouty, ambassador.
Chastising remark.
Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you.
No, I want to find out.
Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Well, neither do we, pal. Neither do we.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status.
Merchant class.
Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Probably. So, how do you get on the Council?
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Assuming everyone doesn't like humans.
Ignore the Volus Ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
So it seems like a lot of the alien races, they resent humans because we're advancing too quickly.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your
why are you
shoulder,
so angry, Din?
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Okay.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
So it seems like... Is he wearing a suit? Looks like a suit. So yeah, so this species, it tends to state its emotions or...
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to
say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements.
Okay.
Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Okay.
Tell me more about your species.
Yes, tell me more.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Okay.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
So how much is one lifetime, though? I'm assuming they're long-lived.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
What's
You
wrong?
seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
It's like a reptilian gorilla. Okay. Assuming my... Okay. Non-council races.
The Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor moves slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal.
Okay, makes
This
sense.
has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
Okay. Sweet.
The
Based
guests,
on the
the
biology.
Volus, are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen-air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
Okay, so they're the merchant class. But yeah, this is based on biology, so ammonium based biochemistry. So if you're under high pressure, so they're kind of similar to deep sea creatures, like deep sea fish, who rely on that high pressure to survive. So if you bring them up to the surface, they will break apart and disintegrate. Yeah, so but once again, the lore is amazing in this game.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes.
So they're
The
actually dead
spikes
people.
rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Well, they do burst into like spears of electricity when they die.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans.
So obviously they found it and everyone
Since
just
the Prothean
colonized it.
extinction, numerous species have come
So
to call the Citadel
government
home. It
central?
serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
So is that bug-like creature that we saw before? Alright, so we're in the upper inner ring, so it's where all the embassies are. Technology.
Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects. Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to element 0. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system.
Okay. So it seems like Mass Effect is a cancerous tumors that augments the nervous system, and Mass Effect is altering gravity. So was this game made before they discovered the Higgs boson?
Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hardsuits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies.
Okay. Well, we do use ceramic armor today, so it's... Okay, so based on technology, Medigel...
Medigel is a common medicinal salve used
EMTs,
by paramedics, EMTs, and military.
Alright, let's keep going. I am getting sidetracked again. Alright, I do apologize, but yep. So these are the keepers, I'm assuming. So these bug-like creatures, the keepers. So I'm in the inner ring. Alright, let's do some more exploring. Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked with all the lore. So that's where we came from. And if we run down here... that's not open. Let's go downstairs. Okay, so this is, I'm assuming this is the main hub.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Cortana, is that you? Let's speak to
Greetings
Cortana.
and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
She's
So
real.
are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Okay, we'll speak to him later. Embassies.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic
So we did it 19 years. No wonder everyone's
some rather vocal opposition.
I wonder why everyone's annoyed with us.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
I'm guessing she doesn't have an opinion.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
So she's not a Cortana.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Yep. So I already know, but the only site they have is the Council. But it seems like they can do whatever they want.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Yep, sounds
It
too
can't be
perfect.
as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Okay. Right, so C6 down there. What's down there? The tower. So that's where we need to be. But let's go explore a bit. Yeah, so now we know why everyone is like humans, because we seem to be jumping the coup. Yep, the embassy is where we came from. Tower's down that way. No, I don't want to go upstairs. Let's wander around. Yeah, it's very... This feels like Star Trek. Tower and awards, embassies, town awards. Kind of annoying how I can't run. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to be pulling my weapon. To the wards. Alright, so it's the train. That's it. Creepy looking keeper. Am I allowed to go to the wards yet? Yeah, okay. So I do have to see the council first before I can do anything. Although, where was... Let's see if I can access CSEC first. They're the, for police. Embassy's down that way. Right. It's probably blocked off because I might have to speak to the council first, but let's see if we can... So, financial district. Okay, so down that ramp is C-sect. Probably everything's blocked off for now, but we shall see. Okay, can't access the wards. Okay, so it seems like I can't access anything yet. Well, through that that other ambassador was talking about a console, so she's probably across the river, but I'm not sure if I can access her yet. I'm assuming everything is blocked for now, but I'll see if I can access it. So they spoke about Krogan Rebellion, so I'm assuming it's another race that we have not met yet. Here we go. Directions to C-sect.
had my office rearranged 5 times now.
Oh.
5 times? But why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
Yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Okay.
Strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
So no one trusts these creepy things. Look like E.T. Who's this? Let's not go there for now. Who's this? Here we go. See the console.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
So is she an oracle or something?
What is the consort?
Yeah, what does she do?
What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Okay, give me an
Can't
appointment.
I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Okay.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in...
What the hell?
3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
Okay.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Oh, okay.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Am I the one? Am I the one?
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of
The
you.
oracle is wish to
She'd
see
like
me.
to meet with you now.
Right, let's go.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Okay. That was weird. So, is this another alien species?
Biotics is a virtual intelligence is an advanced
yep.
form of user
Okay.
interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action.
Yep, we didn't know that. Okay, let's save the game. Alright, let's see.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Okay.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Oh, so humans served him as well. So she's a same as one of the species on the council. So we've got the Turians, the Asari, and the Solarians, I believe. So she's one of the members of one of the major races, but are they all females?
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
Our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Tell me about
Maybe
it.
I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
Why did she touch me? These are not the droids you're looking for.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Alright, tell me.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Feels like I'm being manipulated.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Okay. Anyway, Korra's den. I think that's in the wards, so I can't head there now. So we gotta head to the Citadel.
I'm a little nervous.
Alright, let's head back the other way. Okay. Is there like a run button or something? Don't know. Seems like the fastest we can move is this legend. Actually, maybe if I hold on. No, that's as fast as I can run. Alright, we won't speak to Vina again because she wasn't very helpful. That's where we... Oh, who's this guy? Emporium. Ah, so shop.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Okay, it's a talking squid.
Who are you?
Yeah, what are you more like?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Hi, Delan.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Yeah, he speaks funny.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one?
It's like a third person.
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as
asked
Delan.
him that.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Okay, what goods do you
What
have?
exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy.
Oh, big claim, Dick.
This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Let's see what you got.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Well, I only got humans at the moment. Upgrades. Previous side income is just... I still don't know how to upgrade my items yet, so... Grenade... So I got 1400. Alright, I'm not going to buy anything yet.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
A lot of cash.
Show me your items.
And I don't know how to upgrade items
Oh,
yet.
this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Alright, so let's get out of that. So we know he's a shopkeeper. Why don't we get out? Let's get out. Okay. So I'm assuming he's enough. We'll read the codex on him later. What we're gonna do is let's head to the tower. What's this? Okay. Another
What's this?
Volus?
One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as
So are
yourself
they merchants
arrives on
and
the
spies?
station, I take notice.
They seem to be very well informed.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient.
He's a spy
That's
and a
my
smuggler?
motto.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise.
Yes, he's a spy.
I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
One giant melting pot.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Like everywhere around the world?
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander. How can I be of assistance to you today, Earth Clan?
Okay. Alright, goodbye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. Alright, there was a room up here. I wonder where that goes before I head back to the Citadel. Okay. Another... He kind of looks like E.T. if E.T. had like 4 legs. Okay, nothing up there. Let's head to where we need to go. Anything over there? So where's this tower? It is pretty though. Okay, that's giant Mass Effect relay. And yeah, I'll sit around as well, if I could.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Okay. I try not to. Oh, here we go. Here's the tower. Alright, let's go speak to our overlords.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Oh, see, we've got elevator music. Alright, let's go. Okay. Ooh.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Oh, so they knew he was a rat.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way.
Well, they thought
He's
that he was a rat.
Everything he touches is classified. I can't find.
Well, he's a Spectre.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
Okay. Look at this swank guy. Oh, be careful. You never wear white unless you have to.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails.
Yeah,
if
the
they
poor
succeed.
Volus.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
Okay.
You may be right. Though the
No one likes us. Okay, so this is where we fast travel. Okay, so I don't have to run around everywhere. Okay, cool. That's a relief, actually. Alright. Rear Admiral.
No, I'm waiting. Commander.
Oh, doesn't want to talk to us. So there's a lot of keepers around. Alright, let's head upstairs. Alright, there we are.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador.
The
testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Wow. He's a xenophobe.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony? I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
I don't like that,
The
but
Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth.
then again, all we have is the
Ambassador,
vision.
your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Saren!
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Yeah, how do you know Saren?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Okay.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that C-Sec investigator? We saw him arguing with the executive.
Okay.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Yeah, we need to talk to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in C-Sec who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right.
Well,
I need to step aside.
he is biased.
I need to take care of some business. Captain,
It's politics.
meet me in my office later.
Okay.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district.
Oh, we have.
Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest
Told you he
bidder.
was a spy.
I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren. But his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
What's
About
this
20
one?
years ago.
Here we go.
I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target. But a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up.
And now he's a
But I
Spectre.
saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
He's a bit of a psycho. Also have a bad temper as well. We've seen that already.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Well, we've only been on the council for 19
Maybe they'd let us
years.
join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
True.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
True. Alright.
You don't think much of Harkin.
Harkin's
The
a
guy
drunk.
joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Yeah, why would
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Okay.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program.
Born.
Spectres aren't made.
No.
They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you.
So you get nominated, or you
They've
just
been
get
watching
selected?
you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
Saren!
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Yep.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their
Well,
candidates.
they miss Saren
But when
when
something
they
does go
selected
wrong,
him.
there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Okay. I'm not a Spectre.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
It's the console? She seems to be very vague about what she did, but... Anyway.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail.
It's money
A
laundering.
financial genius. Doesn't
Money
do anything
laundering.
illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres.
He's a spy.
That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Okay.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Okay. That was a lot of talking. Okay. I think I'm going to end this here. I think I've gone for like over an hour already. So I'm trying to keep this like under an hour, but I think I've gone like way over. Anyway, thanks for joining me. So episode 2, I believe, of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And it's, yeah, this is a lot more involved than I thought. Very lore heavy, very story driven, and I'm liking it a lot. It's like if Star Trek was more based in politics and combat. So I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this episode. I'll save the game here, and I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, so Retrovoid Gaming out. And yep, like, subscribe, and do all the good things if you want to. But up to you. I will leave it at that. If not, this will just be a fun video where I'll look back in a couple of years. Maybe for prosperity for my kids. Anyway guys, thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time.